Hey everybody, the Banga's back. Welcome to part 42 of Let's Play Chronicles of a Dark Lord Episode 2, War of the Abyss, brought to you by GameAnyone.com. Alright, as you can see, a lot has changed since the last episode because we're into the post-game content now, even though I could take on the final boss again with all the items that I've had before I fought the final bosses. So anyways, Mage is at level 85, Ice is at level 77 because she's the only character in this party that cannot boost her experience. Zira is at level 83, and Drea gets to levels faster than mages can at level 87. Whenever I've been getting Estrian potions from those Aeronoxes, you know, the enemies with a high defense, I give the Estrian potions to Isis, and Trinian potions to any of the other three. So here's my armor set up right here. I remember to put the Varus Mail back on mages because he doesn't need extra experience fighting Shaddai. Mana Gem level 4 is good on Isis. For Ziria, I gave her the Regenerate Gem level 4 to boost her HP gainage by 8%. Like, it recovers automatically by 8% during her turn. And for Drea, I gave her Mana Gem level 4 so that she can use Rage of Nyx more often. Alright, I don't know how I feel about this experience setup because, you know, I like to conserve my items, but I feel like I'm gonna have to use them. So, here we go! Let's take on Shaddai. Hopefully my levels are high enough. I mean, I got them high enough that we can actually go before her, which is definitely ideal. Alright, so Rage of Nyx now only costs 68 MP to use. I gave no Trinian potions to Isis because, let's face it, once she gets to a high level, she'll have max MP anyway. I know I have Quickening Scrolls, but I'm going to wait till Ziria's turn to use them. Okay, 500,000 HP is going to be a lot to whittle down. And Shaddai has final attribute. Plague Barriers will actually be your friend here. So will Quicken Scrolls. Remember, we got 10 overall. Okay, she's using Omega Zero first thing. You know what? That's alright. That's probably the least of my worries, running out of MP. It's running out of HP that it becomes a problem. There we go, nothing to it. Things are actually going pretty well. If we have to use Grand Ethers, we will. Luckily, those Thanaroses, those gray demons there that look like long-haired dragons, they drop Grand Ethers if you're lucky. The game's getting framier than usual. It's like, I know I haven't really recorded this game for like weeks because I've been, well, busy with personal life and, well, level grinding. Luckily, like, having the personal life things going on gave me lots of time to level grind. Okay, we haven't even got her down to her first 10,000 HP gone yet, but we're getting there. Hopefully we get there quicker. Critical Swipe. It only targets 2 people, but that attack is awful. Because you'll lose a lot of HP and MP on each turn for 3 turns. And it's just downright nasty the more HP you have. Because if you have a high amount of HP, you actually lose more. So you gotta be very careful with that. Looks like we're gonna have to put the Plague Barrier back on. If we have to, like, use healing items for our other party members, we will. Okay, Zira, you're gonna have to help hook us up a bit. I think I'll an elixir on Drea. Nah, we're not gonna use an elixir yet. Try a Grand Potion. We don't exactly have the greatest of healing items in the greatest of quantity, but we have to make do with what we have. Sadly, the Quicken Scroll wore out. Okay, Demolition. That only targets 1 person, but it does pretty much the nastiest amount of damage. Magus so far is the only one that's not hurt. And Ice's HP healing is not amazing at all. It's so much better with Aubrielle, but Aubrielle is slower, therefore she's not worth having around. I mean, at some point, we'll probably get some characters to level 99. Then I might just swap them out and level grind with other characters that I may or may not be using. Because, let's be honest, I mean, what's the point of having a party member around if they're max level? They don't get any higher than that. Unless you want to max them out with Estrian and Trinian potions as well. They become, like, the most ultimate character you can have. That's an option. But, you know, baby steps. First, we need to win this fight. Before we think about what we're going to be doing next, prepping ourselves for the DLC. Another critical swipe. Wow, Mages actually got hit this time. That's why you have Ambrosias. Okay, I think we might have to start doing some damage control for a bit. No, why'd I use Shidaean Might? I meant Plague Barrier. Oh, that was a misclick on my part. Okay, well, get that off of Ziria badly. You're gonna have to use an elixir on yourself. I swear to God, she uses final attribute. Okay, Omega 0. I was getting kind of worried there. But now Mages has no MP. That's what the Grand Ethers are for. Alright, not making that same mistake twice. We almost got half her HP down. Which I thought was, like, gonna take a little bit longer to do. But so far, we're getting there. We're gonna be okay. I think if she was using critical swipe more often, it would have been a lot worse. Okay, so now we're on the second half of the fight, pretty much. And that is why you use Plague Barrier, because that can happen. Isis takes so little damage to that move. And everyone else takes like over 1,000, close to 2,000 plus. So far, so good. This is turning out much better than I expected. Then again, my levels are abhorrently high. I'll probably have to get them even higher if we're going to be taking on John Sierra in the developer room. But, you know, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Oh, another critical swipe. Ooh, Drea dodged that move completely. We don't have a lot of Ambrosias either. That's what worries me. Remember, I'd rather Drea attacking than Ziria. Okay, Isis is definitely going to need a Z potion. Or Z potion, because I live in Canada. Don't let them hear me that I said Z, because apparently that's violating the Canadian Constitution if you say Z instead of Z. Quebec wasn't the same when they announced JZ instead of JZ. Alright. Oh, just in time, Isis. Thank you. Oh, wow. Drea took like 2,222 damage. I find that very hilarious. I don't know why. I just do. I didn't know Rage and Nyx only targets like one person. Because it looks like it targets everyone. You would think. Also, when I was doing some field testing on fighting Shaddai, I was just testing to see if there was like any stat weaknesses she had. So remember, another god you fought in the first game, Haziz's, was severely weak against poison. I was thinking, what if Shaddai had a weakness too? And after like testing it so many times, I could not find any. I was disappointed. If only they had something there that can give you all your MP back. Well, we pretty much had to use this anyway. Drea survive a demolition? Okay, it didn't even target her. In a way, that was good. We're pretty much hitting our stride here. We got her down to like less than 100,000. We just need a couple more well-placed moves. And we are getting there real soon. Okay, good. She's over 96,000 HP now. You were thinking like, remember back when before we were fighting Anto, 75,000 HP was a lot, and now you had to get to this point? How quickly things change for the worse. Oh, before we can actually get the Plague Barrier reapplied. Oh, this is gonna be pretty bad. Isis, you know what you do. We gotta use an Iron Stone. I was kinda hoping we wouldn't have to use it. But we got no choice. Okay, we have to go on damage control right now. Okay, less than 50,000 HP left. Oh, this fight's almost over. Too bad there are no enemies that drop Grand Potions. I feel like you get very few chances for some of the best healing items. Like, most of them you have to buy, and they're not that amazing. Oh, Drea has no more HP. Oh, no more MP. That's unfortunate. Yeah, use an elixir on yourself. Doesn't matter. At least we stockpiled a lot of these. Ooh, we're so close. We just need a little bit more damage. This is not an easy fight, let me say that much right now. Because she has so many moves that force you to have to recover so quickly. Critical swipe. Alright, we're not gonna repair that, because we're so close to winning. We did it! Shaddai is defeated! Oh, look at the experience you get! If you still have diamond mails, you're getting 220,000 experience! Mages gained like 2 levels right there. Isis only gained 1. Zyria gained 2. Drea gained 2. You get 100,000 Stereonite, which I don't know what you're going to use it for. And 2 Strength of Azizes. Not bad. For mortals. And then she's gone. Oh, I was wondering, could you fight her again? And you can't. Alright, so the Strength of Azizes is actually a really, really good item. Permanently increases your attack bar by 150 and your max HP by 500. And we got 2 of these. So our party's going to be gaining 1,000 HP and 300 attack power if we use them all in the same party, which we are. Holy crap, we are built. Oh my god, look at this. This is so great. Yeah, definitely save over this. I feel very proud about our victory here. In fact, why don't we test out this newfound attack power? Like, we're not going to take on John Cena on this episode, but we're definitely going to do a little field test on some enemies. And I can think of 2 that I like to work on. Starting with this guy. Okay, you're still barely cracking double digits there. Mages can definitely get to triple digits at this rate. Hey, maybe I'll get an Estrian and Trinian potion at the same time. That would be baller. Nope, nothing. Just an attribute scion. And that's nothing to brag about, because you always get it. Oh my god, over 3,000 damage per swipe. This is nuts. Oh my god, look at all this raw power we have. Once that DLC comes out, we're gonna be nearly unstoppable. Drea made it to level 90. Holy shit. Okay, this is actually a really good party. So, I'm thinking if we can get Isis to at least level 80, I'll feel ready to take on John Sierra. I'll see you in the next episode, which could be the last, you know, for now until the DLC comes out, and then I'll just go back to it once it's released. See ya, everybody. Thank you so much for watching.